Andy Malinski, editor at doulaspot.com, joining us about an article that he wrote where he encourages couples, parents, to make contact, play, and talk as a great way for relationship maintenance. Thanks for joining us, Andy. I enjoyed the article.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know, I like the simplicity of it. You break it down, it's well written, but it's just talk, contact, and play are the three things that you talk about as the important part for relationship maintenance. What brought you to that?
Well, as new parents, and even as veteran parents, those are three areas that I think are very, very important to touch upon, especially when you have someone new in your world. For my wife and I, our daughter is 6 years old. We still need that reminder sometimes that we need to reconnect, and you get so caught up with school events and taking care of this over here, or this kiddo is sick, or you've been up the entire night and the house is a wreck, and all sorts of different things that come with parenthood, that it's very important to, just making sure that you have those moments that you can remind each other that you are still there for each other, and that's very, very important.
Andy Malinski, editor at doulaspot.com, joining us. Now, that's not your website. That's like a website that brings together a bunch of different writers and experts, doulaspot.com. Your project is Dadvocate. Tell us how that came about.
We had a doula for our second birth, our son, and it was such a remarkable experience, and I was blown over by how involved they got me as a dad with the birth and helping out with our midwife and my wife as she was going through labor, that afterwards I really wanted to try and connect with other dads and families and say there is a role for dads out there to become involved in birth and involved in the pregnancy, involved in those first few steps of parenthood, especially if you have a second child. You are probably going to be the person who is taking care of things for a little while as mom heals and gets back into the swing of things after going through labor. And so getting that education and that empowerment out to dads, I think, is very, very important. So I started up my Dadvocate project, and I found it's been a very worthwhile thing and something that is very rewarding to me after all is said and done, because I get a chance to reach out to these families and to these dads and show them that they do have a place.
Very good. Well, I love the article that we spoke of, and I look forward to reading more from you.
Very good. I appreciate the opportunity, Paul, and I love getting to hear the feedback that I get from other people, and I greatly appreciate you having me here to discuss with you what I've got going on.